Hello students, welcome to Shourabh Sir's classes. So in today's video, we'll solve a couple of questions. So we'll start with question number 45. So in question number 45, it is given. So in today's lecture, we'll be talking about a question. So today we'll be focusing on statistical economics. So today we'll be focusing on statistical economics. So we'll start with question number 45. So you know we are solving Ugc-Net 2013 June paper. So in today's video we'll solve a question, that is question number 45. So in this question it is given, in a binomial distribution the sum of mean and variance is 15 and the product of mean and variance is 54. So then the number of observations is equal to 4 options are given. So we have to find out which one is the right answer. So it is given that so for this I will take another page. So here we have to write down the mean in binomial distribution is given by n into p. So the mean in binomial distribution is given by n into p and the variance in binomial distribution is equals to npq. So the variance is given by npq. So now if you simply multiply this to mean with variance, it is given in the question, it will be equals to 54. So now if you just multiply mean and variance, so the variance in binomial distribution is given by npq and the mean in binomial distribution is given by np, so which is equals to 54. Now from here we can write n square p square q equals to 54, or say for an example n square p square, and instead of q we can simply write 1 minus p equals to 54. So this is something which we already have. Now on the other hand, it is also given np, that is the mean, plus npq, that is 1 minus p, is equals to the summation of mean and variance of binomial distribution is given by 15. So now if you solve it, you will get the value to be np plus np minus np square equals to 15, and if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to 2np minus np square equals to 15. Now if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to n minus n bracket 2p minus p square equals to 15, or to be very specific, n will be equals to 15 by 2p minus p whole square. So far we have come until this. Now what we have to do is, instead of n, we have found the value of n. So we will put the value of n, which is 15 by 2p minus p whole square, here in this equation. Here in this equation it will be 225, because 15 square is 225, bracket 2p minus p square 1 minus p equals to 54. It will be equals to 225 p square minus 225 p cube divided by 4p square minus plus p to the power 4 minus 4p cube. So now it is equals to 54. Now if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to 225 p square minus 225 p to the power cube equals to 216 p to the power square plus 54 p to the power 4 minus 216 p to the power 3. Now if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to 54 p to the power 4 minus 216 p to the power 3 plus 225 p to the power 3 plus 216 p to the power square 225 p square equals to 0. Now if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to 54 p to the power 4 plus 9 p to the power 3 minus 9 p square So now if you further solve it, it will be np square equals to 0. So which is equals to 6p square plus p minus 1 equals to 0. Now if you further solve it, you will get the value to be equals to 2p plus 1 into 3p minus 1 equals to 0. So from here we get the value to be either p equals to minus of or p equals to 1 by 3. So we will take this value, that is p equals to 1 by 3, because price cannot be minus half, probability cannot be minus half. So now from here what we have to do is we will simply write down the value of q. So the value of q to be equals to 1 minus p, which is equals to 1 minus 1 by 3. So now from here, what we have to do is we will simply find the value to be equals to 2 by 3. So what we have to remember is that the formula is n equals to 15 by 2p minus p square, so which is nothing but 15 by 2 by 3 minus 1 by 9. Now if you solve it, you will get the value to be 27. So now we'll go back to the question again. So for this, we know for question number 45, the right answer is option A, that is in a binomial distribution. So for question number 45, we know the right answer is 7. So binomial distribution, sum and mean variance is given by 15 and product of mean and variance is given by 52. Then the number of observation, that is n, is equals to 2 options are given. We know the right answer to be equals to 27. Now we'll go to question number 46. In question number 46, it is given that is if r is the correlation coefficient and byx and bxy are regression coefficient of the regression line y on x and x on y respectively, then r is equals to 4 options are given. So out of which the right answer is root over bxy and byx. So for question number 46, the value of r to be equals to root over bxy and byx. Now we'll straight go to question number 47, that is chi-square test is used to test 4 options are given: analysis of variance, association between qualitative variables, difference between means and two distribution drawn from the same population, difference between the means of two distribution drawn from the different population. So out of these 4, we know the right answer is option B, that is chi-square tested to test the association between qualitative variables. So to find the association between qualitative variable, chi-square test is used. Now we will come to the next 2 questions. So first we will come to question number 49. So in question number 49 it is asked, now we will go to question number 48. So in question number 48 it is asked, random sampling implies the observation is selected purposely, the observation is selected in a systematic manner, observation is selected in a ad hoc manner, observation is selected in cluster. Out of which we know the right answer is option B, that is the observation are selected in a systematic manner. So the random sampling implies the observation are selected in a systematic manner. Now we'll come to question number 49. So in question number 49 it is given Given the following information, match the item in list 1 and 2. So we have to find out. So the coefficient of variation out of this 4, we know it is to be equals to number 3, that is sigma by x bar. So coefficient of variation is equals to sigma by x bar. So the 1 for 1 it is 3. So we can simply say 1, it will be 3. So we can cancel out this thing. So now we are left with these 3 formulas. So now coefficient of correlation is equals to summation xy sigma x sigma y. So coefficient of correlation is equals to summation xy sigma x sigma y. So now we can cancel out this 2. So we are left with this 2. Now the third option is given by coefficient of skewness is equals to. Now for question number option C, so it is given coefficient of skewness is given by, we know it will be mu 3 by sigma 3. So coefficient of skewness is given by mu 3 by sigma cube. So it will be option 2. And coefficient of kurtosis is given by mu 4 by sigma to the power 4. So for this the right answer is, so we know the right answer is option C. That is option C. So now we have come to the last question, which is question number 50. So in question number 50 it is asked that Fisher's index is an ideal index and Fisher's index satisfies time reversal and factor reversal test. So we know that is, this is right answer, that is Fisher index is an ideal index and Fisher's index satisfies time reversal and factor reversal test. We also, this is true. So for this is both A and R, both are true, and the reasoning is also correct explanation of A. So for this question 50 is the right answer. So today we solved a couple of questions from statistics. So I'll be giving you an opportunity so that you guys can understand, see if you guys have got the right answer or not. So in a binomial distribution, the sum of mean and variance is given by 50 and the product of mean and variance is given by 54. Then the number of observation n is equals to, we have found it to be 27. So for this we had to solve it. Now I'll straight come from this question, that is, if R is the correlation coefficient and byx and bxi are the regression coefficient of the regression line, then y on x and x on y respectively, then R equals to r equals to which of the following options? So I'll be giving you a couple of seconds before I answer this question. So for this question the right answer is option D. So for this question the right answer is option D. Now we'll straight go to question number 47. So in question number 47 it is given chi-square test is used to analysis of variance associated between the qualitative variables, difference between means of two distribution drawn from the same population or difference between the means of two distribution drawn from the different population. So out of this 4 we know the right answer to be equals to B, that is association between qualitative variables. So now we'll come to question number 48. It is given random sampling implies that which of the 3. So for this I'll be giving you a couple of seconds before I answer the right option. So we know the right option is observation is selected a systematic manner. So for question number 48 the right answer is option B. Now we'll go to question number 49. We have to match all this. So for coefficient of variance, coefficient of correlation, coefficient of skewness, coefficient of kurtosis. For this I'll be giving you again couple of seconds to figure out which one is the right answer. So I hope you guys have got the right answer. So for coefficient of variance the right answer is sigma by x bar. For coefficient of correlation, the option is summation sigma xy by sigma summation xy by sigma x sigma y, and coefficient of skewness is equals to mu 3 by sigma 3, and coefficient of kurtosis is equals to mu 4 by sigma 4. So for this, the right answer is option D. So the right answer is option D. Now we'll go to the last question for this session, that is Fisher index is an ideal index. Now Fisher index satisfies time reversal and factor reversal test. So is this answer right or is this reasoning right? We have to figure out. Before we answer this question, I'll be giving you a couple of seconds to figure out on your own which one is the right option. So I hope you guys have got it. So the right answer is option A, that is the assertion and reasoning both are right. So in today's video we solved a couple of questions from statistics. So we did UGC-Net 2013 June paper. We did paper number 2. So in the subsequent videos we will go to paper 3 and we'll solve other questions from the same paper. Keep watching. If you have any query or doubt, you can simply WhatsApp me on this number, which is 9836793076, or you can also go to our website, which is www.shourabsirsclasses.com. There you will find a lot of other videos like this, and you will also get to see a lot of other materials which are needed for different entrance exam on economics. So thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day ahead.